Hello everybody, I'm Scorpion Games, and today we're going to be playing Dragonball Budokai 1. Just to give you a little bit of history of the game was released in 2002 for PlayStation, and a year later it was released for the GameCube with enhanced graphics. More recently, a HD version of this game was released in 2012 as part of the Budokai collection, which contained this game and it contained Budokai 3 for the PS3 and Xbox 360. I'm going to be playing on the PlayStation 2 as I don't own the Budokai collection. The reason I'm going to be playing Dragon Ball Budokai is not only because Dragon Ball is part of my life. I absolutely love Dragon Ball. It was my life as a kid. I used to play this game non-stop. I used to watch Dragon Ball non-stop. I used to be obsessed with it. And more recently I've got my love for Dragon Ball has come back because of Xenoverse, Dragon Ball Xenoverse and Xenoverse 2. I absolutely love those games. They brought up so many good memories and they've made me want to go back and play these old games, and now I've started doing game content. It's giving me a reason to go back and play these games again. Out of the three Budokais, this is the one I probably remember the least. Probably because it is the oldest one out of the Budokais, so it's going to be harder to remember some of the stuff. But I played Budokai 2 and Budokai 3 more than this game, just because there's more to those games than this one. This one has a story mode, has a duel mode, which is just kind of like you pick one person picks character and the other person picks character and you just do one battle. There's the World Tournament battles, which is also on Budokai 2. I can't remember if it's on Budokai 3. I'll have to find out when we play that game. So that's and there's the kind of like capsule system where you get capsules to unlock moves and characters. In this game, there's a shop, Mr. Popo's capsule shop, whatever it's called, I can't remember, and that's how you unlock moves. On this game as well, it goes through the story of Dragon Ball Z through quick cutscenes. It tells you the story in a quick way. On the other two, there was a bit more to them. Like on Budokai 2, the story mode had this kind of chess piece system where you go along a map as like a chess piece, and you can go down different routes to get different capsules to face different opponents. And on Budokai 3, you was flying around a map where you could find things on the map instead of going straight down the main story path. So that's why I think I played those two a bit more, because there was a bit more to them. So without further ado, let's begin Budokai 1, Dragon Ball. My love for Dragon Ball as well came back because Dragon Ball Super, which I'm really enjoying at the minute. I like what they're doing with the story, especially when it got to the Goku Black and the Zamasu storyline. I really enjoyed that, and I'm enjoying the tournament kind of aspect to it now. It's a lot funner than serious like Dragon Ball Z was. It had a bit more. It's kind of lacking the kind of emotion that I think Dragon Ball Z and the original Dragon Balls had, but they have kind of brought it back because of the recent episode with Master Roshi. I won't spoil it, but it's something to do with Master Roshi. It's quite emotional to watch. But yeah, that's brought my love back to it, and also the mobile game Dokkan Battle, which I play a lot as well. I've probably logged into that game every day for the past probably nearly a year and a half now. I absolutely love that game. So yeah, that's just a bit about me and my love for Dragon Ball. So I'll stop talking and I'll get into the game. The new game. Yep. I'll override just for the sake of this. And I should also say as well, like I said in Dynasty Warriors, I don't play these games before recording, so I can share the same kind of like happiness of me revisiting this game after all these years, like most of you guys will be watching this game, because I haven't played this game in must be over 12 years or something now, something ridiculous. So there's a lot of things I don't remember this game, but there'll be things I'll see which will make me remember, and there'll be a lot of nostalgic feelings playing this game, which is something I'm looking forward to. So I said there's the story, duel mode, World Match, that's the World Tournament games. With this World Match, I can't remember if it's this one or Budokai 2, but I remember the World Tournament being quite difficult to complete. I remember, because to win this, you either beat your opponent as like a normal match by depleting the health bar, or you knock them out of the arena. And as you get through, I think it's like past the quarterfinals, the AI starts getting quite difficult, and you're prone to being knocked out quite easily in the arena. So one of my memories of this, or Budokai 2 with the World Tournament, is the only time I won this was with TN, and that's because he has a move which I could spam. Basically he does like a backflip and he kicks the opponent in the face and they go flying back through the arena. So if you get them closer enough to the edge of the arena and do that move, you'll kick them out. I remember that was the only time I won was with TN, and you fight Hercule last, he's the final guy you fight. And for some reason, I remember him being ridiculously hard, and he would kick you out if you didn't time a move right or something like that. But once I've done the story, I'll probably attempt this as like a little side video. There's the practice, and then there's the edit skills. So I'll quickly show you what this is like. This is something I forgot about, but I remembered the Budokai 2 one more, the one where it's like Bulma's selling the capsules instead of Mr. Popo. But it's the same system of buying the capsules, where it's like a random thing you buy. I'll show you what I mean. So the capsules, they're in 3 categories. There's the this is just telling you, like, if you go more with a certain category of capsules, makes you become a different type of fighter. So the green ones says no death moves but a high guard ability. So they're kind of like stuff that aren't moves, but they boost your power in a certain form. The ferocious physical attacker. So the blue ones are moves where they're more physical instead of the power attacks, and then there's the a one-shot death move killer. The red ones, they're like your Kamehamehas and your Ki Blasts. So how to acquire: you get the capsules by playing the story mode, and you can also buy them from Mr. Popo's skill shop by unlocking prizes in the world match, in the world tournament. With the capsules, you set them to the characters. So say if you're Goku, to begin with, he only starts off with like 2 moves, 2 capsules, a Kamehameha and something else. But as you get them, you can add them to his roster of moves. And you can also have your own tray. So when you go and pick a character, you can create a full custom tray. So you can have a few different move sets to choose from. When you get the capsules, this is what they look like. They tell you what it's called, the effect, and how to perform them. They also come in the form of rarities, which makes it more exciting to use this Mr. Popo skill shot, because as I'll show you in a second, that's the indicators that shows you what each icon means. Tells you how to perform them. Yep, such. Yep. So when you go into the skill shop here, this is what makes the game really exciting, and it's also what made Budokai 2 very exciting, because once you've completed the story, there's a lot of moves and skills that you don't have unlocked, and this is how you unlock them. So as you can see, they don't have the move names, but it's just defined as special, physical, support, like the 3 that was in the first instructional page. So the special, the Kamehameha's physical, the physical attacks, and the support, like your power-ups and stuff. Or there's the gamble, which is any of them, you're just taking a risk, and recommended. I think that just determines what you haven't got, and it tells you what's important to get, so it's pretty useful. There's things you can get that heal you in battle. I think it's called holy water or something like that. But this is what makes it exciting because of the rarity. So if you was to buy one of these now, which I can't because I don't really think there's any, and you get the rarest type of skill, it's very exciting because this is how you get the Super Saiyans, like the big special moves for the characters, and it just makes you want to keep playing the game and going to try these moves and setting them on the characters you like, especially if it's characters that are your favourites, and unlocking moves for them this way. It makes the games longer instead of just playing it once, playing the story mode once and you're done. It just gives you more reason to play it. Same with Budokai 2. I can't remember if this system's on Budokai 3. Yeah, I'm not too sure. But Budokai 3 was a really good game as well. So yeah, let's leave this. So yeah, that's about it for what's on the game. So let's begin the story mode. So this just goes through the story of Dragon Ball Z, and you basically fight the more important battles in the story of Dragon Ball Z.
数々の戦いを勝ち抜いてきた孫悟空は息子ご飯を連れて仲間との再会を果たしていた。その頃、突如宇宙から現れた異星人が衝撃の事実を伝える。俺は貴様の兄ラディッツ。そして貴様はこの星の人間ではない。全宇宙一の強戦士族サイヤ人だ。孫悟空はその圧倒的な力の前に倒れ、息子ご飯を連れ去られてしまうのであった。
Cool, so that's like the first little bit of story in Dragon Ball Z with the Raditz story.
Hmm, 二人で来たというわけか。一応聞いてやるが貴様ら、ここに何しに来た？
待ってたろ！オラの子取り返しに来たんだ！
お前らごときで俺に勝てると思ってるの？身の程知らずとはこのことだ。
勝負ってのはただ強かいいっちゅうもんじゃねえさ。こっちには作戦があんだ。
こうまで間抜けとはな。ならばいいことを教えてやる。俺の他に生き残ったサイヤ人はさらに戦闘力が上なんだぞ。
見たな。だけど今やるしかねえ。ご飯はオラが助ける。
Cool, so we're going to do the first fight of the story against Raditz. She's just telling you what each button does. It's pretty straightforward. The other thing I need to get the hang of is the guard, because I'm used to playing Xbox, so I keep thinking X is like another kick or punch button, but X is the guard, so that's everything I need to remember really. Starts off with two moves, the Kamehameha and Zanku Fist, both pretty straightforward. Cool thing about these is they show the capsules in the bottom left or bottom right, depending on what position you're on, and they light up as to indicate that you're going in the right combo to perform the move. So for instance, if I press square, the red capsule in the bottom corner will light up to indicate that you're on the right track to perform this combo. So if I was to press square and then circle, the light will go off, for example. You'll see anyway. So that's pretty cool. So let's press start to begin. And you see underneath the health bar is the key meter bar. when you unlock certain moves, I think some moves need a certain level of key, especially when you get Super Saiyans, Super Saiyan 2s and stuff. You need to be over a certain amount of level on the key meter to actually use that. So let me try and do a Kamehameha here actually. So it was 4 squares in a circle. Locked it. Oh well. This is on normal difficulty by the way. Critical move. Oh, got it.
油断したな。尻尾掴んだぞ。コロ、今だ。
カカロ、貴様たった一人の兄を殺す気か。
うるせえ。おめえみてえなひでえやつは兄貴じゃねえ。
わかった。この星から引き上げる。心を入れ替えた。騙されんなよ孫悟空。出任せを言ってるだけだ。頼む、助けてくれ。孫悟空。
Okay, so we got our first skill, the Zanku Fist for Goku. So we can add that to his tray of moves. I don't think I used that in that fight then. See if we can use it in the next fight.
貴様のような間抜けは珍しいぞ。そらそら、もっと苦しみ。ん？まだそんな力が。離せ。
今だ。早く。
そう来るだろうと準備していたろ。
Cool. So, I don't think I remember this. To get hit by Piccolo's special beam kind, stay in the center of the screen, move left analog stick or right analog stick in the direction you want to go. Oh cool, so, oh yeah, they have these little, something like a little mini game in between the fights. Oh cool, so, and this is all coming back to me now, so this is going to be pretty cool. Can't remember if this is difficult or not, just trying to see what it's like. Ah, okay, right, go and stay in the centre, go back. Back, go back, back. No, go back. Go back. Ah, no, it's too fast. Shit. Ah, try again. I think I'm moving now because it's a bit too fast. Let me just. Nice, got it. Yeah, so that's something I didn't remember from playing it as a kid.
待たせたな。覚悟はいいか。魔漢光殺法。
Cool, so that's like one of the more iconic moments in Dragon Ball Z. That just shows you as well why Dragon Ball Z is so cool to watch, because this is essentially a kids program, and this is something I watched as a kid, and to see people in it actually die and actually like that, getting a beam shot through his chest, and you actually see the hole in his chest, It's just stuff like that that used to shock me as a kid, but in a really cool way. It wasn't something that was like scary or anything like that, but it was something different. And if you follow Dragon Ball Z, it's about these characters overcoming stuff that's difficult and seeing these characters train and become stronger to beat what is the struggle in the story. It's very good to watch as a kid. It motivates me, and I think it does for a lot of other people. And this is why Dragon Ball Z is so cool, and this is why I want to show these games on the channel and show my love for this anime, because it's absolutely amazing. So just before I go, these playthroughs of Dragon Ball I want to keep short and sweet, and use the Dynasty Warriors games to be a little bit longer playthroughs. I don't mind using these as long playthroughs if you guys prefer to watch them that way. I'm not fussed either way, but I like to have the variety of having some videos that are short and some videos that are longer. This one probably will be a little bit longer than the others because obviously I gave an intro and stuff. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed Dragon Ball Budokai, and we'll carry on with the story mode next time. So thank you very much guys, and see you later.